What is going on, people? Today we got a very important topic to discuss today, and that is inheritance. Inheritance is where one class inherits the attributes and methods from another class, much like how a child can inherit traits from a parent. Well, in programming, we could do something similar. One class, a child class, can inherit traits from a parent. Here's an example. We're going to create a few classes, but we'll start with a new class of animal. Let's go to New, Class. I will create an animal class. What do animals have? Let's say that all animals are alive. They will start by being alive. Is alive. Let's create a constructor of animal. I will set is alive to be true when we construct a new animal object. But not only are all animals alive, all animals can eat. They will have an eat method. Void eat. We'll print something like the following. The animal is eating. Easting. Eating. That is good enough for this class. So what we're going to do is create two more classes. File, New, Class. We will create a dog class and a cat class. Dogs and cats are types of animals. Our animal class will be the parent. The dog and cat class will be its children. In order for a class to inherit all the attributes and methods from another class, after the class name, you will use the extends keyword. Then specify the parent class. Dog extends animal. Our dog class will inherit all these traits, these attributes and methods, from the animal class. The cat and dog class don't have anything within them. Let's see if they actually do have these attributes and methods, even though there's nothing within them. Let's create a dog object. Dog equals new dog, and a cat. Cat equals new cat. Let's print our dog's is alive variable. Is my dog alive? I sure hope so. Cat dot is alive. Look at that, they're both true. They should also be able to eat. Dog.eat method, cat.eat method. The animal is eating, the animal is eating. Even though these classes of dog and cat don't have anything within them, since they extend to the animal class, we're specifying that the animal class is the parent. The cat and dog classes are the children of the animal class. They inherit all these attributes and methods from its parent of animal, even though they don't have anything within them. This isn't as useful if you only have a few classes, such as two, because, you could just copy and paste all this code within each, and then just change the constructor. But imagine if you had hundreds of classes, hundreds of children. You'd have to do that for hundreds of classes. But not only that, if you have to make any changes to say, this animal is eating, you'd have to make that change for hundreds of classes. And we are repeating ourselves a lot. It'd be a lot easier if we could just make that change in one place. If we have to change the to this, all of the children classes will inherit this updated method. We're following the dry principle. Don't repeat yourself. We're writing the code once and just reusing it. All the children classes will inherit this updated method. But not only that, each child class can have their own unique attributes and methods too. Let's say that all dogs will have 1 life. Int lives equals 1. They will also have their own unique speak method. Void speak. When our dog uses the speak method, let's output the following. Let's say the dog goes woof. Then within the cat class, cats will have 9 lives. And they can speak, but they will say something different when they speak. Let's output the cat goes meow. Going back, let's output our dog object's lives. How many lives does our dog have? Same thing applies with our cat. Cat.lives. Our dog has 1 life. Our cat has 9 lives. They also have their own unique speak methods, dog.speak, cat.speak. The dog goes woof, the cat goes meow. There's also the concept of multi-level inheritance. We'll create a new class to serve as a sort of grandparent. A child class will inherit from a parent will inherit from a grandparent. So let's change this program around a little bit. We're going to create a new class, File, New, Java class. We will create a class of Organism. Animals will extends the Organism class. Let's cut our isAlive variable and the constructor. If you inherit from the animal class, you will get an eat method. If you inherit from the Organism class, you are alive, and that's it. But we need to change the constructor. Animal inherits from Organism, dog and cat inherit from the animal class. So from the perspective of our dog and cat class, the Organism class is, you could say, a grandparent. Going back to our main Java file, let's take a look at our isAlive variables. Dog.isAlive. Same thing with our cat. Cat.isAlive. Yes, our dog is alive, and our cat is alive. Let's take this a step further. Let's create a class of plant. Plant is going to inherit from the Organism class, because plants are a type of organism, but they're not related to animals. Let's create a new class of plant. Let's say that if you're a plant, you get a method to, well, plants don't eat, but they can photosynthesize. Photosynthesize, I think I spelled that right. Probably not, but who cares? If you're a plant and you photosynthesize, then the plant absorbs sunlight. Hey, this is Bro from the future. I forgot to extend the Organism class. So let's take care of that. Heading back to our main Java file, let's create a plant object. Plant equals new plant. Our plant object should have an isAlive attribute, isAlive, which it inherits from the Organism class. That's true. And plants can photosynthesize. Plant.photosynthesize. The plant absorbs sunlight. It's kind of like we have a whole family tree. Dog and cat inherit from animal, animal inherits from organism, and plant inherits from organism. But animals and plants aren't related. They're siblings, but they're not the same. Going back to our main Java file, let's see if our dog has a photosynthesize method. Dog.photosynthesize. Looks like they can't. We do not have a photosynthesize method for dogs. They do not inherit this method because they're not related to plants. Alright everybody, so that's inheritance. It's where one class inherits the attributes and methods from another class. A child class will inherit all the attributes and methods from a parent class. Parents can also be considered children too, and inherit from a, let's say, grandparent class. You just have to use the extends keyword. And well everybody, that's inheritance in Java.